Now that you've explored leadership and teamwork strategies, we're ready to dig in. In this section, you'll learn about the research question and sampling. In other words, what to ask and who to ask. You'll find some great materials for both these topics in this section, but I want you to pay extra attention to the research question. In a nutshell, this is the question that your research will attempt to answer. You'll build your surveys to answer the research question. You'll check each of the questions in the survey against this research question. Your analysis of the results and your conclusions will also need to closely tie into this question. You get the idea. This is a very critical concept. I did my best to simplify it in an article that I wrote and shared in the prep section. I know that once you read it, you'll have some questions, but by the time you're done with the discussions and the assignments, I trust that you'll have a good grip on this topic. I also wanted to remind you that you can always work ahead in this class. This is very good practice and it's very doable. It will also help your team and you mitigate the risk associated with emergencies. Please pay close attention to the due dates for the quizzes, discussions, and group activities as you continue to familiarize yourself with the structure of this course. Don't worry, you'll get the hang of it in no time. The last thing I wanted to emphasize in this video is the division of roles assignment. This is a very important assignment, and it'll set the tone for the remainder of the semester. Before exploring the assignment, I encourage each of you to read through the final assignment carefully. Watch the video I made for it. Familiarize yourselves with its rubric. This will help you scope out the work for your project. If you understand the final project, the other group activities will puzzle in easily. Also, please do your best to accommodate each other's schedules. We're all very busy, but this will not work if you don't work as a team. Get to know each other. Your goal at this stage isn't to make friends. Let that come naturally later. Your goal is to identify everyone's strengths and weaknesses as they relate to the project and be as clear as possible on expectations and timeline. You will have room to change this at a later stage, but remember that an uncomfortable forming stage will likely lead to a softer storming and will likely contribute to a much better outcome.